Friday where we always have our single mingle, but tonight we're gonna, have different topics. But it's our single mingle night in case anyone in the comment section wants to mingle. So, guys, thank you for joining me. And tonight is a regular Friday night, as always, where we start our single mingle. If someone on the live is looking for connection and you want to mingle in the comment section, you can do that. I am your host, Jemmy, the owner of the channel Journey of My Life. And it's always a pleasure to, connect with my beautiful people. Hello, Dragon FF. Thank you for joining. Welcome to my live. Is it your first time here? Where are you watching me from? If it's your first time here, welcome for joining my live. Please don't forget to like the live. So tonight and every Friday night, we have a single mingle connection. And we have other topics in between, but Friday night mainly for single mingle. And that means, if someone is single and they're looking, they can say it in the comment section. And, they can place what they want, their ideal person. So it's a beautiful Friday night, thank God, that we are here and we give thanks. So welcome again to my life. Thank you for joining A&I Family Adventure. It's a pleasure to have you here. Thank you for joining me. It's a beautiful Friday, and, we are here. And we're just gonna have fun in the chat, It's a single night, single mingle night, for those, even you're not single, because I'm not single, I'm married and still here hosting the show. You never know what can happen in the comment section. Some people are single and they're looking. Yes. So, and even if, somebody feel like they want to call in, if you want to call in on this show, I can provide you with a number where you can also call the number and say specific what you want. So Pecular, thank you for joining me, my darling. You're such a pillar of support. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining my life. You're welcome. Alton Jackson, thank you for joining me. You are welcome. It's a beautiful Friday night here in Canada, in Toronto, Canada. It's not that cold outside. So it's a single mingle night, but then we're going to mix it. If you have a question and you want to drop it in the comment section, I will answer you the best of my ability. But I always feel so happy and elated when I see my beautiful people in the comment section. It makes me feel good. That means that you guys are alive and well. And I give God thanks for that. 7 amazing people watching, 5 likes. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. And tonight we are just gonna have a jolly good time here on Single Mingle Connection. Richie said good night, chat and host. Susa Gas, welcome to my life. Thank you for joining. Where are you watching me from? Guys, just say where you watching me from so I can welcome you. Thank you for joining. I'm your host, Jemmy, and I do this every Friday night, where we have single mingle night, and it's also an open discussion where we can have different topics in between, after live. Susa, where you watching from? Thank you so much, Peculiar. You say you're amazing. Susa Gas, where you watching me from? And thank you so much for joining. Thank you, Blake. Hi, Blake. Welcome to my life. Thank you for joining. Don't forget to hit the thumbs button. Tonight is a single mingle night. So if you're single and you're looking for a partner, state it in the comment section. And if you want to call in, I will provide you with a number. So you can also call in on this show and I let the world know what you're looking for. I see Nico, hi. Blake, hi. Shan L, hi. Every one of you is welcome to my life. You're appreciated over here. And I thank you for joining me. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. And if you haven't, subscribe to my channel, please do so. Blake say me. So Blake, if you Richie, if you can pin that number in the comment section, pin it, put the number, then I can pin it, then whoever wants to call in. I am from Brazil. Welcome, Brazil in the house. Welcome. Shan, welcome to my channel. You're new, you're welcome over here. I always love to see new people. You're welcome. Over here is just love, and I welcome everyone, doesn't matter who you are. I welcome you on my channel to show you nothing but love. Yes, I am well, and I hope you're well as well. ANI family say, hey, hi ANI, welcome. Shan say, yes, I hope you're well. Oppo say, hi Vietnam, welcome to my live. Shan say, happy Friday. Particularly say, thanks, TC Live. And Chanel say, oh, Saturday. Today is Friday here. I'm in Toronto, Canada, so it's Friday here for us. Maybe wherever the part of the world you are, maybe it's Saturday. So if it's a Saturday, happy Saturday to you guys. So tonight is a single mingle night, and if you're single and you are looking, you can put it in the comment section, and if you want to call in and state specifically what you're looking for, we can provide you with a number where you can call. So it's always a pleasure to have new people on my live, and I always welcome them. So Shan says, Shan, you're making me smile. I had a hard day today. I came home, I take my shower, and I feel released, but you're making me smile now. You say, yes, single as a Pringle, which is okay. So if you're looking, you just be specific in the comment section what you're looking for, where you're watching me from, and yes. And Precula says, Saturday early morning, it's 12:11 here already. Oh, Shan say, you're welcome. And Blake say, it is nighttime for you because it is for me. Yes, it's nighttime here for me here in Canada. It's night. I think the time right now is 6:12 p.m. here for us because we have a change in time. So yes, guys, so how was you guys' day? You can just put in the comment section while we are talking, because we can mingle with each other by having, civil conversation. Anything interested you want to talk about, we can talk about it as well. So welcome to my live once again. I appreciate every one of you who tune in and tune out. I still appreciate your presence. It's a single mingle night. So guys, let me know, if you're single, what you're looking for in the comment section. And I say, yes, guys. Shan say, glad it's nothing snowing here. No, it's not snowing here yet. It's not. Where are you watching me from, Shan? And also, Blake, it's for me 11:12 p.m. Where are you watching me from, Blake Smith? You're welcome to my live, my dear. Tears by Faith, my darling, my queen. Thank you for joining. Oh, Ohio. Okay, just across the border there. Welcome, welcome. You're always welcome to join my live. I come live on a Sunday, a Wednesday, and a Friday. And sometimes I just do pop-ups live. But my 3 regular days are Wednesday, Sunday, and Fridays. Yes. Okay, and Sean is laughing. Yes. Ohio. Blake, where are you watching me from? Blake say England from London. Oh, welcome England, London in the house. Thank you for joining me. I do appreciate you guys over here, and you're always welcome. Always remember that when you join my life, the journey of my life, I always provide a safe space for my people who are, watching me, and also comment in the comment section. Doesn't matter your gender, your race, wherever you are from. I love every one of you, and I appreciate when you guys join me. Doesn't matter where you are, your race, your gender, nothing. I welcome every one of you. Hi Joshua, thank you for joining me. I do appreciate, Joshua. You are such a pillar of support. You always support me, and I'm grateful for that. Joshua said thumbs up number 9. TC say blessing at Joshua Gabriel in I family adventure send hope. So guys, it's a beautiful Friday evening. What are you guys' plans for the weekend? For me, I have work tomorrow, but on Sunday I'm gonna take a break, spend a little time at home. Yes. So, but tomorrow I'll be working long hours tomorrow. Thanks Journey by Joshua. Shan say yes, it's getting dark. I work too. Okay, yeah, it's getting dark here now, even in the morning, when it's time for you to wake up, when you look outside, because I live in a condo, so when I look outside, I see through the big glass, it's still dark outside, and nobody wants to get up to, go to work. I know that feeling. So guys, welcome to my live. Thank you for joining, and if you appreciate this live, please, you can also share this on your community and tell a friend to tell a friend, because this single mingle show is gonna be a big hit, because I'm gonna post you, and I'm gonna continue to have this show until more people gather. Before, when I started, I didn't have this much people, but now I'm seeing new people joining me, and I really, really do appreciate you guys, and thank you for joining me again. Yes, guys. So Joshua, I see Sean, yes, and I see yes. So guys, it's a single mingle night. I don't know if you're single and you're looking, you can just drop it in the comment section, And I'm if you have any specific question, you can ask me. I'm gonna throw something out there for those of you who are parents, right? What do you do to provide a safe space? What do we do to provide a safe space for our children? From people, from adults that are harmful to them. So I'm throwing this out there. If you're a parent, a guardian, an uncle or auntie, what do you do or what do we do to provide a safe space for our children, our loved ones? Drop it in the comment section, because we are living in a world where, so many things are going on with our innocent children, and we need to, cut back on those situations. So if you, drop in the comment section and let me know what you would do as a parent to provide a safe space in your environment, your home, to protect your young kids. Please let me know your thoughts on this one. Right? Oh my, it wasn't going. It was stuck. Sorry guys. Break say at school, my girlfriend is kissing me and saying I love you, and my cousin Leo is Gilos. Wow. What is Gilos? Joshua say my plans for the weekend is busy cleaning up my in the storage room and laundry. Okay. Jamaican Future, hi. Jam American Future, hi. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Sorry guys, my comment did stick. I didn't realize. Yes, I read that already. At school, okay, I read that. And Shan says, always watch over them. And TC said, at Jam American Future, big up. Yes, sometimes we as parents, we don't provide enough safe space for our children, because we feel like every adult around them is, they are safe, and sometimes we are not, and we need to have more open conversation with our kids, especially when they are underage, to let them know the do's and the don'ts, and and that it's okay to say no when it's necessary to say no. So these are the things tonight I just want us to do. Just a freelance, we talk, Shan said, guide them in the right way. Communicate is the best. Yeah, Shan, so true. So true. Blake said, jealous. I mean, yes, it's so true. Blake, you seems like a funny person. Yes, Jam American, it's Inner Beauty Blessing and Pennsylvania. Okay. Oh, Inner Beauty Blessing, Shan said they need to be off from the device if devil's technology, and I don't blame you. As a parent, I don't have any small underage kids. My kids are grown, but I feel like so many things are going on around the young children these days, and we as parents, our guardians, we are not protecting them enough because we trust the adult. But I think as a parent, once you have young kids, especially small girls, and they are in a space where they are always interacting with other people, even non-family member, you need to teach them from a tender age that this is wrong. If Uncle John touch you here, it's wrong. If Auntie Jane touch you here, it's wrong, and you need to let me know, because you will not get into trouble. I will defend you. These are the things, and sometimes kids are so scared to speak up, because I'm a victim as well. I have some videos on here. If you guys go back to 2022, and I'm gonna do some videos again to update fresh, because I wasn't in my right space of mind when I did that video in 2022. I'm a victim from age 8, by my stepfather too, and I felt that I didn't have the safe space for my mom, and I could not go to her because of the way I was treated at home, and I went to strangers. So that's why I'm throwing this in the comment section for the single mingle night as well. Jamaican Queen, welcome to my life. Thank you for joining. Shan say we just have to be on the top of the kids, Don't let them turn to strangers for help. Us adults too busy and use that as an excuse to help them. Oh, Shan, trust me. Blake said, I got a broken hand. Sorry, and hope your hand heal soon. Blake, I'm very sorry. Blake, are you a YouTuber or are you just a supporter? I'm very sorry. Yes, so sometimes, we find we too busy, and we don't have time and we shun kids off. For me, I am a big defender of my kids, even though they are grown. I am a big defender because once they come to me, that means they trust me to come to me. And I have all boys, and trust me, they are not scared to tell me anything. My kids are not afraid to say anything to me. Everything they call mommy, 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 mommy this. They are not scared. And I love that. Even if they get into minor trouble, they will call me and mommy, this is what happened. And I will listen to them and I will take their side. Even if they are wrong, I will take the side because I don't know the story at the time. But if when I get to the bottom of it and I know they are wrong, I will let them know what you did was wrong. And that's what caused the issue. Because you can't love them and spoil them at the same time. Jamaican Queen say exactly, Sean. Jamaican Queen say Blake feel better. Sean say busy being a provider for not an excuse just to escape of reality. So true. Yes, I'm a supporter and I love Jesus. That's why I say amen every time. Amen, and I love you for that. Thank you. I love Jesus too, and it is a good thing. Spend time in life too short. It's true. I just felt like, especially girl children, I feel like sometimes parents supposed to go sleep in the bed. Even though you have a husband, you let your husband know. Whether he's the father or the stepfather. Listen to me. I'm going to sleep in Jemmy's room tonight. Me and Jemmy going to play game. We're going to reason. And, when you do that thing with Jemmy now, because I'm using me as an example. Anything happen, Jemmy can always, don't afraid to come to mommy and say, well, this is it. Because then I create a safe space for her or him. So we have to really spend time. Time is very, very valuable. So true. Chance, spend time life too short. Chance, also choose the right partner. Don't be desperate. This is another thing again. Sometimes desperate time call for desperate measures, but we have to be very careful because if we really love our kids, we will do deep thoughts, into some things that we chose. Because even fathers do, destroy their own children. But is the thing is providing the safe space for them and keep communicating with them, as Shan said earlier, and let them know, this is it. If this thing happened to you, come to me. You're not going to be in trouble. And sometimes the way some parents treat their children, the kids are scared to go to them. I am a living example. The way how I was treated, I used to scared to go to my mom, and I will go to my aunt and say to her, and then it taken from there. There are red flags. Trust your intuition. I can't even call the word right. But you have to trust your instinct, as people said. We trust our instinct sometimes because children, if you know your kids, when my kids call me, I know something. The way the time they call me and when they text me, I knew something. So sometimes my husband say, you always jump to conclusion. No, that's how much I know my kids. The minute they call me certain times or they send certain texts, I already know there's a situation. So sometimes we have to, know our children, by talking to them, communicate with them. Me and my kids, we talk like brothers and sisters because I open that space that if they get into any huge trouble out there, they cannot scare to come to me because my kids will come to me instead of they go to their father. They will come to me because I create that relationship between me and them and that environment as well. Blake says my birthday is in 30 days. Yay! Come over here. We're going to celebrate your birthday right on this live. Just keep coming and remind me and I will pin you and let everybody wish you happy birthday. I wish you happy birthday in advance and you will live to see 20 times the age that you are. Shan say kids learn so fast now. So as a good parents, adult, be open about every topic. They are curious. So true, because they will ask you some question. You will be amazed as well. Jamaican Queen say, yes, don't be desperate. And if your kids tell you something, please listen and do not turn them away. So true. Happy early birthday, Blake. So true, because when the first time I was violated by my stepdad, but he come and pulled down my underwear. I was 8 and I didn't say anything. I just asked him, what is he doing? I said, what are you doing? Because I knew it's wrong. And from that day, I was a target at home because he, everything he was speaking at me because he knew what he was doing. So now he started to make me look like the black sheep. And instead of my mom, ask him, why you cheating my daughter like that? She joined the bandwagon. And hence when I was when I was 14 and he came again to do that bullcrap, my mom stayed with him still and still have kids after, but in the end the marriage didn't work. This is a story for another time. So if my mom did, treat me the way as a daughter and listen to me every time and look at this man, how he's abusing me, everything he's beating me, and she never sit and ask, but why is he doing this to my daughter? Something must be wrong, but she was thinking about the money that was coming in. Blake say I'm turning 21. Wow, that's young. That's very young, Teach them to be very opinionated because they are bad people with bad intention. Yes, and it's Sean, you're hitting some points tonight. Are you a parent? You're hitting some valuable points and everything, you're right on track. Because sometimes I always tell my boys, doesn't matter what you do, you tell me the truth. If you don't want to tell, if you get into trouble and you don't want to tell the police the truth, you tell mommy the truth. So once you tell me the truth, I will get legal representative here. You don't say anything to anybody else. You just say that to the person who is representing you. So I always provide that, space for my children. Tell me the truth. Don't care how bad it is. So then I will have road to walk with your attorney as well, and you stick to that story, because even though you do something bad and you hurt somebody in that process, there's always action, call for reaction, and then you speak your truth. Then the judge will say, well, that person hit you first and then you did punch them for real, and then that leniency can be on your side. Sean say, yeah, the prayer, and I said, that is it. Yeah, sometimes we as parents, we even fail our own children because, we want to stay in a marriage or a situation because of money, fame, whatever it is. But all day before I leave work, I was watching a video on TikTok, and I saw, I think it's in the States, where an apartment was catching fire, and the lady, when the fire truck came, the lady put down all her kids to the firefighter first, let out her 4 or 3 children over the grill for the firefighter, and then she said, please help me. That's a mother. That's a mother who will go to the battlefield for her children, and I applaud her. I hope she get the necessary help that she needed. Shan says that's where bully starts to. Yes, and the quiet ones are the victims. True, 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 true. Very true. And when my stepfather, violate me, nobody believed when the second time when I thought nobody wanted to believe, my aunt believed me, but then he went and do it to other people, and then that's how they know that he's a monster, till he end up into the police hands, because once a dog is sucking egg, he would forever suck egg. And I have not spoken to my stepfather, even now he's dead, and I never spoken to him. And that's why I always say you don't trust people with your kids, whether a boy or girl, because sometimes those same people are the ones who's going to end up hurt them. And you have to watch the way, how adults come into your children's space, the way they interact with them, the things they say to them, the way they talk to them. You yourself as a parent will pull that child aside and say, you see Uncle John, be aware of him, because you can see things if you really know your kids and you are focused. Life with Sandy, welcome to my life. Thank you for joining. I do appreciate you over here. Red's Room, hello my brother, thank you for joining. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you. Life is Sandy, how is everyone doing today? Shan say, we see something bad, speak up and call authority. That's what you want to say. Yeah, because sometimes we text so fast. Red Room say, we will never leave our kids with our parents. The thing is, with some of us parents too, we are so naive and we easy to trust people. And in this day and time, I'm not a perfect mother, but I know my kids. I know what they will do, and I know when they lie. And I will always tell my husband, him lie. Him just want to ask me for the money, because he know that I'm going to do it, but me not believe, because I know them to that extent. And I said, hi, Jamaican Queen say hi, Reds. Jamaican Queen say hi, Life with Sandy. Guys, if you want, you can connect with each other in the comment section as well. Let me see Life with Sandy. Oh yeah, she has the blue. Yeah, so we have to create safe space. We have to have, if you have a daughter, don't afraid to go to her room and sleep, Let her feel love. Let her know that, okay, I love you. And sometimes you see children, that who are jolly and they start to take with themselves and they start to isolate themselves in their rooms. I see it happen, right here in Canada. And that said parent, I will say, but why this child is so withdrawn? And when it boiled down, this child go to school to tell teacher their own cousin who has, molested them. So we have to keep an eye out for our children. Red Room said Jamaican Queen. Hi Paris, welcome to my life. I hope you're feeling better. I hope you are feeling better and speedy recovery, whatever it is. And I pray you're out of the hospital. Shan say, I never understand that people give the kids too much space. Once you live in my house, your room become my room. You cannot close the door on me and tell me you're not allowed. I'm going to go into that room when I feel like I want to check. I once I'm paying your phone bill, I'm going to go through that. Anything, once you're under my roof and I'm providing for you, I am at liberty to come to your room anytime, and there is no locks for no door. In Canada here, not a lot of people, the kids, they can't lock the door. It's just plain. So the parents will just knock and then they enter, that's it. So once you hear like, dad and mama coming in, so if you are not dressed properly, you will say, give me a minute, let me put on some clothes, and then they enter. Paris say, yes, much better. Thank God. Shan say, exactly. Don't lock that door. Paris say, thank you. Life is Sandy. Please let be careful of whom our children talk to. Your child have a device, you could connect that device to your phone. So if that's not like you're invade, but if they're underage, you have to invade, Connect that child phone to your phone. Create that safe space, pop up at school. When it's not a parent day, you pop up at school. And if the child usually come home by itself, you pop up at school, I'm going to pick you today. Sometimes parents let kids, leave school and they are at work. They say just walk home, pop up at school. These are good score points because then you will know, who they are talking to, You have to know your children's friends. You have to know who they associate with. So if something happened, you know who to look at. I see stories on the internet where kids go out and the parents don't know who they go with, and then they end up, lifeless, and then the parents are left with no answer. We need to know our children, as big as my kids be, and if they call and they say they outside, I ask 1,000,001 question, and they say, Mommy, me safe. Me say, who you're going with? Me just need to know who you are with. So if anything, I know that you are was with that person. Shan says, you want to lock that door, parent. Shan, exactly my point. Exactly. Life with Sandy say, hi Jamaican Queens. Life with Sandy say, thanks to that topic. Yeah, it's a single mingle night, but since nobody in the comment section, I'm gonna still host my show. It's a single mingle, but as we hear, this is a very important topic, because if you're single and you have kids, you have to know, who you're gonna bring into your children's safe space, who the person is. We can't know everybody deep down, but with time you can tell what a person is capable of. Depends on your conversation, depends on their movements in your surroundings, because I'm quick to judge. Sorry to say, but sometimes my husband say you can't quick to judge, but 90% of my time my judgment is accurate. 90% my judgment is accurate, because if you have a grown man around you with a daughter and you see that daughter come out in a dress appropriately, meaning batty rider or skimpy tops, and that man didn't say anything, a good man will say, listen to me, tell your daughter go dress properly, let your daughter go put on clothes, because she's in the house and she has to respect me. If that individual cannot say that, eye opener for me. Because if you see, if I have a daughter and you see my daughter come out dressing inappropriately, and you as an adult in the house cannot say, go get dressed or put on clothes, or if she sit down and she sit like a way that a kid not supposed to sit, and you there, you don't tell her to sit properly, I am watching you with 101 eyes that I don't have, because that means, you are enjoying what you see, and we have to be careful with adults like these, because they are becoming monsters inside to attack these children or this child when the time is right. And this is what society lock off. We play blind eyes to things, and the things are right in front of us. Red Room say facts. Red Room say eyes wide open, real talk. Yeah, that's the thing, because yeah, some man will see some children dressed inappropriate and they say she look good. No. Some man will say, but why parents let the kids outside like this, dressing like that, exposing them to the wall? I just believe children supposed to dress like children. I see parents dress up their girl child like adult, like they're going to the club with the stomach outside and they're just 12 and 13. I cannot tell a parent how to go about with their daughter, but I feel it's just inappropriate because we are selling them, to the public at an early age. So John is watching them, Tom is watching them, Harry is watching them, and when you take a shout, John see her down the road, he start telling her some things in her ears, and she feels she's big, and then she start disrespecting her parents. Power and Redemption say hello everyone. Hi Power and Redemption, thank you for joining, do appreciate. Yes, so tonight is single mingle night, as Power, but I just dropping in some few things here because some too much of the young kids are being exposed to those monsters out there, and parents are doing little. Some parents think they know it all, and they just don't. You don't know your kids, because you can't live in my house and tell me I can't touch your phone. Once I'm paying for that phone, no. If I can't touch your phone, you don't have a phone. You will have to do without a phone until you can buy a phone. Because you can imagine some stuff that in kids' phone. Imagine some things that in their phone. I'm out there, the business I do, I come across hundreds of people. So I know what I'm saying. You will see what's in those kids' phone. If you take your child phone, you will see the adult who they are talking to behind the scene thinking is age appropriate person. I know what I'm saying. And we have to be very careful. Teach your kids not to just pick the phone, when it rings. Not everybody, if somebody calls you, you must have to know who is calling you. If somebody call you and you don't know the person, you go to your parents right away and say, Mom, Dad, this number call me and I don't know who it is. Let the parents look into it. I remember a couple years ago in Stefford away, call a place where they go and lower the little girl, and the boyfriend and the girlfriend destroy this little child and kill her. And these are the things as parents, we have to teach our children the right thing. Flip say, yep, welcome Flip, welcome. Life with Sandy say, hi Power. Red Room say, this is nothing but facts. Life with Sandy say, how are you, Paris? Yes, we just have to, be mindful of the things. I'm not swearing for my kids, none at all. But when they call me and they tell me something, I believe what they tell me at the time until I get to mere facts. But I know the things that my kids will really do that what they would not do, because my kids, as big as they are, they open to me. They will tell me anything. They will tell me they are not scared. And we ask sometime, my son in the UK was talking to me in front of one of his peers, and they said to him, yo, you're talking to your mommy like brother and sister. And he said, no, so me and mommy they talk to me openly. No hidden fees here. And that's the way I taught them. Anything, you come to mommy and don't scared to talk, because I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to shun your way. I'm going to listen to you. And I'm going to take your side until I learn the full truth of the story. Power say life with Sandy. Pancake, king of Let's Go. Thank you for joining. Paris said that's all facts. Pancake say 15. Like, yeah, parents, yeah, they fail their children. And so my mother failed me, but I didn't come out of failure. Thank God. My mother failed me, but I didn't come out of failure. No. I come and live to make them see that, yeah, you failed me, but I wasn't a failure. You fail me because you fail yourself, because you give birth to me, but I didn't come out of failure. No. I love my mom gone to bed. If she call me now, I have her both numbers in my two phones. If she call me now, I will answer. But I give space, because I want you to see that the child that you treat in a specific way, this child lives today to live her own life potentially, and is doing well for herself. Her kids are grown. And sometimes when parents fail children, they're not realizing that those kids gonna grow to be adults and they remember everything that happened to them from they was a child. If I tell you, I remember that what happened to me from I was 5 years old till this day. I remember the preschool I went to and the color of my uniform when I was 5. I can tell you my preschool teachers. That's how much I remember from when I was 5. And sometimes people say children don't remember nothing. Don't play that game with them. They remember everything. And nowadays, kids, they are very smart. They are advancing their brains. My kids haven't happened yet. Look, Pancake, they are coming, and I'm going to be godmother. So if I have to travel there to stand up with you and Mrs. Pancake, yeah, just let me know. I will come. Trust me. Yeah. So, in advance, happy Father's Day to you. They will come. Don't worry. You're still young. You think you're old, you're not old. You're still young. So, guys, yes, we as parents, we have to create that safe space. You have to know who your children talking to. And social media, especially Instagram, the young people, they are doing, I don't want to say it here because maybe people who confide in me are listening. But I'm telling you, Instagram is deadly for young people. I'm not gonna lie. All the young girls they do over there, some of them they do what you call it, where you sell your pictures. And parents don't know. I forgot the word that they call it. When they have the over there, what you call it when you sell your body, your picture, what you call that thing? And oh Lord, I forgot what you call it. Oh, there's a name where you call it that the girls sell their pictures over there. On Instagram. It's like a private thing. Talk the truth, Johnny. Loving this right now. But it's pure fact. It's factual, it's the word is there to come out. Maybe my husband can remind me of that word. What you call that word with the people them over Instagram selling their pictures? What is that word? I don't know. No. OnlyFans. OnlyFans. The young girls they have over Instagram. OnlyFans. I heard a gentleman was saying at a pharmacy the other day that he almost get himself in trouble because he met this young girl in Canada here and OnlyFans, showing herself, asking for money. And when he realized something was wrong, and he decided to ask this kid for the kid number, and the kid give it to him. And when he asked to go on video call, when he asked the kid, how old are you? She's like 15, and he asked, are you living at home? And he's like, yes, so where's your parents? Home? Parents, be vigilant. Be vigilant. I asked God, never to give me a girl child. And he blessed me with all boys. I asked him for that. You know why? Because what I went through with my stepdad, I always said that prison will be my next home if I have a daughter. And anyone try the same thing they try with me. And once I knew I will be right in the prison, for as long as they take me there. And God answered my prayer and he gave me all boys. I asked God for that. Yeah. That's why when my last one was coming, they say it's a girl. But it wasn't a girl. It's a boy. Because I asked God for that. Pancake say, I am joking, no? It's okay, Pancake. Yeah. So we as parents, we have to be mindful, of the space we create for our children, and who we bring in our life, especially when we have girl children. Boys being, abused too, but mostly the girls. I see situation where mother and daughter is sharing the same partner, and they don't know. And then when you look, you see the teenage girl move out with the mother husband. And if you as a parent who are looking and you create that relationship with your daughter, if when that man made a first advance at her, she would have come straight to you right in front of him and let that person did this to me. Hi MK, thank you for joining. Welcome to my live. I do appreciate you. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you for joining my live. Yes, we have to create space, good space, safe space. Talk to our kids. Sometimes children get bullied at school and scared to come home to talk. They don't want to talk because they feel that they're going to get in trouble. You know why children afraid to speak to their parents? That they think they're going to get in trouble is the way the parents handle those kids. When a minor situation happen at home, and the way the parents handle the children are scared to go to them to talk, and this shouldn't be the situation. Always welcome, my dear Jemmy. Pancake laughing. Hi, Sandy, my darling. Welcome to my life. How are you feeling? Thank you for joining. Thank you. Hello, MK say hello, my queen. Cook with Sandy. Hello, everyone. Hi, Jamaican queen say hi, San. Louisa, oh, thank you for joining. Welcome to my life. So it's a single mingle night, and just because couple people were saying this single, and I have a phone provider, nobody don't want to call, but I'm still gonna go on. So I just felt like, a lot of children have been violated by, step parents and even parents. I myself is a victim. I was a victim from the age of 8, and I feel like parents need to pay more attention to their children and be attentive. You find time to 3 hours to put on makeup. Find that 3 hours and spend time with the children. Take them out for dinner. If you have a teenage daughter, have a mommy and daughter time. Spend time in your daughter room. Sometimes you plan a sleepover with your daughter in your own house, in your daughter room. You guys could spread blanket. If there's a TV in there, you do a movie night with your daughter. You reason with your daughter. If there's not a TV in there, because most parents don't want to put TV in the kids' room, you use your laptop or your phone. But we as parents has to create safe space for our children, and that when something happens, they should not be scared, to come to us to talk. My voice is open to me, and they come to me with every situation. Don't care how bad it is. Mommy is the first person they call. Cook it Sandy say, MK scatter Louisa live with super chats. Oh, I wasn't over there. I was streaming and I was at work. I didn't see it. Again, in Sandy, I have not recovered. MKU, I just came to Sandy. Hi, Louisa, I see you. Life with Sandy say MK. Louisa say live with Sandy. How far? It was a beautiful show. Yeah, I missed it. I was at work and one phone was streaming and the other one I just put it down because I wanted to get my day over with early. But I joined Louisa live on my way home. I didn't even see the super chat sign because I was coming home and talking to hubby and watching the live at the set time. Watching the live, but I'm listening to what hubby's saying at the set time. So I didn't give the live the full attention at the time. And then Louisa said, you're not going to congratulate me. I did. And I told her, tomorrow we're going to have a party over there. Yeah, because I didn't want to have the show when it's almost done and there's nobody in there. So tomorrow, I said, Louisa, we're going to have a party tomorrow. I am good, dear Louisa. MK say, how should we go about for our kids to open up to us as we mothers especially? So MK, this is it. You see, when you have your children, you talk to them. You reason to them like their friend. You let them know what the do's and the don'ts and what to look for. You instill that in them in a tender age, right? You let them know, especially if you have a daughter, let them know that, if John touch you here, it's wrong. So if John touch you here, let John know you're not supposed to touch me there, and I'm gonna tell mommy. Come straight to mommy and tell. Sometimes parents put deaf ears. My mother did not listen to me, and her eyes were closed when my stepfather was treating me bad. He was abusing me by beating me because he already started violating me at 8, and then he realized that, okay, if I start doing this, she wouldn't have more to talk, so the mother would not believe me, right? But when he tried again at 14, I was in high school, so, I became more mature and independent, and I opened up to my aunt, and instead of my mom, when my mom, if you have a daughter and you see she leave her sleeping space and gone to sleep in a room with her cousin, and her cousin's girlfriend, you as a mother, you should call her and ask her, Jimel, why did you sleep with Ali and Kelon and their adults? Before you ask me why I went to that room to sleep with adult couple, they're on the bed, I'm on the floor, you slap me. So when you slap me, I open up and tell you, you need to ask your husband, why I left my sleeping space to go to the bedroom to sleep. So these are the things that parents pay blind eyes to. Kids will start move different and go silence, and we as a parent, we don't question it, because we don't even, some parents, they don't know their children, period. They don't know their kids. They don't know what they will do, what they don't do. And some parents don't take the time out to talk to their children, their daughters especially, and let them know this is what you look for. This is what a monster is capable of doing. This is what a monster will do. Because those people who violate kids are monsters. You know, they're not human being, real human being. Because if you have a daughter or a stepdaughter, and you see that person dressed inappropriately, even as a father, you will say, go put that clothes on. And if you as a dad, you don't want to talk to your daughter in that way, you will say to the mom, to your wife, tell Jemmy dress properly. This is not the place for it. She dressed like this when she's an adult and live in her own space. But if you see these things and you play a blind eye to it, what you letting Uncle John to do? Uncle John is going to say, well, she just like that in the father house. He don't say anything. So I am at liberty, to watch or to do something. These are the things, and we have to sit with our kids and talk to them. We cannot always run our kids and treat them bad, that when there's a situation, they know that mom is rough, and if they come to me, I'm going to run them. No, I don't run my kids. I just tell them the right truth. If they're wrong, you're wrong, and you shouldn't do it. If you wasn't there, your name wouldn't call. But I'm not running them. I listen to them right through. MK say, okay, and MK say, congratulations once again, Louisa. Cookit Sandy say, hello at Power. MK say, hello, Power. Power say, Cookit Sandy. Power say, hello, MK. Jamaican Queen say, Louisa. Yeah. How about bathing with the kids? Do this help? This is, when you have a daughter, you don't scare. You don't scare to take bath, neither with your son or your daughter. And when you bathing them, and you say, you see this, you know what I'm talking about, because I don't want to violate you too. You see this? Nobody not supposed to touch you there. Nobody. Mommy, if you go over auntie's house, and cousin Jane touch you there, you have to tell me, because it's wrong. If we don't teach them that thing, we won't know. I was fortunate to know when I was 8 years old, when I was sleeping, when I opened my eyes to see my stepfather pulling down my panties. I was fortunate and strong enough to say, what are you doing? I asked him because I know it's wrong. And he knew it's wrong to pull my pants down. And from that day, I become a target at home. And my mom don't open her eyes to say, why is my husband doing this to my daughter, my firstborn? He's not the father. Why is he treating Jamel this way? Nobody didn't look for that, but I was strong enough, that when I reached 14, he tried that shit again, and I stood my ground, because I was not gonna have a man, who I look up to as a father, to lay on me and breathe in my face. I rather die first. I was not gonna have it. No, I never give in for that. How about bathing with the kids? Okay, so MK said, Jemmy, mean bathing together. Nothing wrong with that. They are your children. That way you do that with them. That way you didn't know, mommy, they can come to you with anything, because you're not hiding anything from them. So now they can come to you with anything, because you open to them as a mother, you bath with them, so they can come to you with anything, and nothing is wrong with that. My kids used to come sit in the toilet when I'm doing my 1-2, and sit there and smell it and don't move. They sit right there and don't move. I remember my last son said to me, Mommy, why are you wearing Pampers? I said, this is not Pampers. This is what it is. It's sanitary napkin, and I tell him what it is. Always welcome, Louisa. Thank you, Jamaican. Louisa say, even the male children as mother, what age should you stop? From a child become 5 or 6 years old, where they know, because these are the children, sometimes they see some things and they know what it is. So from a child become 5 or 6, I think you should start teaching them and nurture them things, so they know, because people violate kids at that age too. So I nearly wrote what Louisa is asking. Yes. So once they became 5 or 6, because that age they start to go to school, right? And they start to interact with other children. And some other children are very, mannish, as you may say, are womanish. They are more wider scale because parents do things in front of children. One thing I will advise parents not to do, never take the chance, to do that adult stuff with kids in the room. Don't do it. Because sometimes you think they're babies, they're not babies. I have a little child told me this. When I was 2 years old, mommy was sitting on daddy and say, hee-haw, like a horse. And I was ashamed. I was at their home doing an assessment. And this child said that to me. I said, how old are you now? He said, I'm 5. So you remember? Yeah. He said, I remember that. Mommy sit and daddy saying, hee-haw. So we have to, as parents, we have to be very mindful. You think they don't remember? Their brain suck like sponge. We have to be mindful. I nearly wrote, exactly. And Cookie Sandy said, who does that? Wow. Yeah, because some parents think because they're 2, 3, they come in the bed. No, it's not appropriate. It's not. I remember when my son was like 4 and it was a Sunday and I was in the room relaxing with his dad. We are just talking, but I closed the door because there was a situation at hand and I want to address it. And, my son bent down under the bedroom door and I tried to peep inside to see what's going on in this. So what is that kid thinking? At 4 years old, your parents is having an adult conversation. Right? And you trying to peep underneath the bedroom door to see what's going on in there. That means you have some kind of thinking inside your brain. So that's why I know their brain develops so fast. Especially kids that born here. In this kind of first world country, their brain sucked in like sponge. So we have to be careful and mindful. I don't have baby. I don't have baby, but trust me, you have to be mindful. MK say, Iha, Jeremy, what song is that? I don't know. The little kid tell me that. I felt so embarrassed. And the mother hear him telling me that. I said, that's not what you mean. I said, maybe, you know what I said? I don't want to lie. I said, I think mom back was hurting and it's like a massage. She said, no, because it shows on the TV too. Be mindful of our kids watch. The mom was so embarrassed, and the mom say, he's just naughty. So be mindful. Be careful, parents. Because when they start to see these things, when mother and dad do, sometimes when adults do it to them, they think it's okay. And it's not okay. They now thinking, mommy and daddy is doing it, so it's okay. And then Uncle John and Auntie Jane come to do it with them. And they think it's okay. No, it's not okay. We have to be very mindful what we do in front of these kids. We have to be very mindful. Trust me. Sandy said it's a deep laughter. Jamaican Queen say, Lord, MK, go ask. MK say, Lord, just heard. Yeah, but don't know what them. I don't know either. That's what the little kid said. And he said he was 2. So they have that child sleeping with them, in the room thinking it's okay. It's not okay. Because when they see mommy and daddy doing certain things and somebody doing it to them, they think it's okay because mommy and daddy is doing it. We have to be very mindful. It's a deep laughter. Red Room say you do have to be mindful. Yes, these kids, their brain suck like sponge and water. They are very smart and they're quicker than you, They're very fast. They're quicker than you. I see one, I was at a Tim Horton one day waiting for my husband. He dropped me and go do something and waiting for him. And I heard a little boy, they are Punjabs. And he's asking the mom, why you want me to go over to auntie's house? He said Didi. Didi mean auntie. Because your daddy wants to go to do that thing that you did in the bathroom. I laughed so hard, I swear. I couldn't hold it. I have to laugh. And the mom started laughing, but it wasn't funny. So the lady told me that they live in a one-room basement. So when they want to have their time, they transfer him over because he sleeps with them. And I understand that situation because you have to start from somewhere sometimes, So they had a one-room at the time. I'm laughing. My kids never did any sleepover. It's a no for me how to trust people around kids. Hard. It's very hard. It's very hard. Because who knows that my stepfather would have come pull on my little panties at the age of 8. If you go check my 2022 videos, that's what I was talking about when I start my channel. But I stopped because I was receiving therapy. It was hard for me to trust people. Very hard. I put up a wall. I used to feel there is no love. I put up a wall. It was so hard for me to trust people. And I didn't speak to my stepfather for years. He died like 2 years ago. I went home so many times and I never see that man with my eyes like this because I disgust of him. And he was a big fat man with a big belly. Want to lie with a little girl that look like spaghetti. He's a wicked monster. May his soul rot in hell. MK say, but Jeremy, why boys like their mom and girls like their dad? I feel like this is how the ratio is like with every baby girl is that. Let me tell you something. Some children, they know love. And some girls, they're connected to their dad the way the father treat them too. And show them love. Because when a dad really loves a daughter, he puts her out there to teach her this is what you expect when you're grown and you're ready to get into adult things. You have some girls, they're very hard to fall in love. I have people like that, you know, around my circle where parents provide everything for them. And it's very hard. You know what they said to me? If that man who wants to marry me cannot love me the way my father loved me, I am staying home till I'm old and gray. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them. So that's why sometimes, you know, father love their daughter is like a special bond, and not every father love their daughter. The ones who really love their daughter is because they show them love. So that little girl will always want to be with daddy. And the boys now see that and they get a little bit jealous as well. And I feel like girls always attached to their dad, and that's where it starts from home. Father's supposed to show them love and teach them the right way. That's the beginning. So once you see your daughter attached to you as a father, you now has to start to make preparation to groom her the right way. Let her know what to expect out there. I don't know if you guys see the video with the little black American girl. You know, I forgot her name. When she said, oh, I don't like boys. Boys are nasty. And the video went viral. And the mother and the father, they have a TikTok and other channels with her. When she said, I don't like boys. Boys are nasty. Because that's what the father instilled into her. And she was only like 3 years old. So it's a thing that we instill in them. You know, sometimes they get to understand and grow to know the narrative and the difference between do and don't. Hi sister. Hi Lisa. Thank you for joining. Sandy say 8. Yes, I was sleeping and I felt my panties were pulling down. And I opened my eyes. My mom went to visit my uncle all the morning. It's coming on the Christmas season. And I opened my eyes and I said, Daddy, what are you doing? He said he's checking to see if I have hair and my little vuvu. Same time the van he was traveling with came and he has to go. Imagine that. Imagine that. Yeah? And he started treating me bad ever since. Everything my sister do, I'm getting the blame. And my mom didn't open her eyes to say, why is this man cheating my firstborn? It took the lady who made me in Canada today come for vacation and said to my mom, why are you allowing this man to cheat your daughter like this? This may be the daughter who will come to look after you. Her words did not fall on the ground. My mom cannot see eye to eye because she's greedy. If mommy give her what she wants, it's like I must work for everything and our bills must not pay, our home must not maintain, and we must live on the street and I must send my money to her. And that's the way she still love. It doesn't work like that. If it's not money, my mother don't want you. Home lawn in here. Red Room say, watch your sons and protect your daughters. Yes. Jamaican Queen here, Red MK, to me it's always been like that. Cook it Sandy, did you tell your mama about... You see, when I was 8 years old that time, I didn't say anything because I was watching him. I was waiting for him to come back again because I was smart. you know. He didn't try it again, but hear what he did. You know, because me now, I don't go to my mom. I'm not the person who can go to her, if you understand what I mean. But I was watching him, you know, because I'm smart. I'm 8 and I'm very smart since I was a little kid. He never come back. But what he did, I was the black sheep. So he was paving a way for thinking that I would tell my mom what he did. So he start everything, it's Jamel, it's Jamel, it's Jamel. And my mom is taking his side until one day he beat me so bad that every cut, every lick was a cut on my skin. Until that lady who make me in Canada today came and said to my mom, you know, why you allowing this man to do your daughter like that? When I was 14, when I was in high school, he tried again, but this time I stand my grounds and I opened my big mouth. You know, I went to sleep with my cousin and his girlfriend, and before my mom said, okay, why didn't Jimmy sleep in her room? Why did she go to Ali and Kellogg's room? No, she don't ask. As I wake up, come outside to go to school, bad up in my face. Yeah, you want to see where man and woman do, why you going to go sleep? And I point my finger in my mom friend and say, you mommy, you need to ask daddy where him do. That time I already tell my cousin and I already tell my aunt and I tell my neighbor. So I confide in strangers. Instead, I confide in her because that man already create that environment that I wasn't no good in my mother's eyes. And she takes side with him on that part. Premier in progress. MK say yes, scream. Wow, that's so wrong. Lisa say I'm so sorry. Yeah, if you guys go back 2022 video, you will see I started. I had to stop because I was doing therapy because it was affecting this current marriage. And my husband said, if you want this marriage, you have to go seek help. Because I wasn't the one who hurt you and make you feel this way. So you have to go do therapy. So what I did in 2022, you know, in my 40s here, I go to seek therapy, you know, from my doctor. And they diagnosed me right away. Because it affects me as an adult. And these are the things that a parent don't want. You know, but that's why I end up get pregnant early and get married early to my kids them that because guess what? I felt like this monster would have come back again to violate my innocence, you know, because he didn't insult me and I feel like he should not disvirgin me. So I give my virginity to the person who I felt I love at the time. So I became a mother, a teenager, and I married young as well. You know, so these are the things that parents supposed to, you know, open their eyes. Open your eyes to these things. If you go type in on YouTube right here, father do it to their children too. Who to trust? You see children, now they're grown adults, they will tell you their kids are for their dad. They are their kids are sisters and brothers. And mothers living there. Nobody's listening. This is wrong. This is wrong. Not creating a safe space for your children is so wrong. That's why I love my boys so much. I love my boys so much. You know, anything they ask me for, I put myself in the position, no matter their age. I put myself in the position. It could have been $1,000. May I give it to them? Yeah. Me, I give it to them. That's why anything happen, my kids jump on the phone and call me first. Sometimes if people are wrong, they will text me and say, Mommy, don't say nothing. If they're telling me something on the phone and they know me have a big mouth, they will text me fast and say, John, Jane, Jerry's here within a text, even though they're under call. So be mindful what you're saying because they have to reply me. My kids don't scare to tell me anything. From the eldest to the youngest, they don't scare to tell me anything because I'm the mother who put a listening ears. I'm not running them. I'm taking their side at the time until I get to know the truth. And if my kids is wrong, I'm not going to throw them under the bus in front of a crowd of people and say you're wrong. No. When I'm with you, one-on-one, I will say, Joshua, What you did was wrong. And you caused the problem. Don't make it occur again. I tell my kids when they are wrong. My children love me like cooked food. May I ask you, may I tell you, especially the last one. There's not a day I don't go on my DP and see he posting how much he love his mother. Yeah. Because I create, even though they come from a divorce home, they understand the situation and I let them know what it is and they understand me and they respect me as their mother. Oh my God, that was a lot. Crooked Sandy. Here, listen, and I call MK say this is sad. I was born for this. Nothing that I put my hand to, I don't fail. You know why? I'm a purpose child. And before my grandmother passed, I was only 9 or 10 years old and I used to bath my grandmother. She was crippled and she was bedridden. So when my auntie's gone to work, my auntie Neoma, may her soul rest in peace, I see her as the mother. When she gone to work, when school over and I come home and I see mama on one side and she poo and she pee, I as a little girl within 9, 10, I used to clean my grandmother. And she used to call me Jim, because my name is Jamal. Used to say, Jim, God will ever bless you. And anything your hand touch, it must be blessed. My grandmother blessing is on me today, trust me. My grandmother blessing is on me today, trust me. And the funny thing is, my mom failed to believe me when I said, but my stepdad went and did it to my younger sister. But everybody believed. Yeah? He went, did to my younger sister. I was living home, I don't know. My auntie told me, saw my sister coming in her bundle of clothes under her arm. And my aunt asked, you know, where we jog up and jog down, meaning every time she going by my aunt, then she coming back home. And my sister said, he daddy, every time he come out the washroom, he might feel me up. Me used to see my sister chest so big. And I say, but how my sister chest so big? The man used to take my sister too, where God bless her with and turn them into ball, and my mother still not left him. You know what happened in the end? He went and do it to a stranger and get arrested. And my sister who passed away, my teacher sister who passed away 2 years ago, may her soul rest in peace. She died, left 3 children. She was a teacher back home. She's the one, because she has the money, she went and buy out his case. So he couldn't go to prison. So it's something that he has in him. You know, he liked to pray little girls. You know, he liked to pray little girls. That was something he has in him. Hi, KSL. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Yes, I am a blessing. The things I enjoy in life make me know that I'm a purpose. Yeah. Hey, you don't know half the things I go through. I was 10 inches away to go to prison for something I don't do. It's a story I won't say. God vindicate me because I was innocent. Immigration gave me 3 days to leave Canada because they did not deny me my stay even though I had temporary stuff. And 24 hours before me leaving Canada, God gave me my papers. Who but God? I'm a purpose. I am a purpose. I was put here. I'm blessed. I am blessed. Trust me. I am blessed. KSL, good evening. Good evening. Sandy say hello, Kenny. Life with Sandy say hello, KSL. KSL, good evening, Sandy. Yeah, I am a purpose child. I'm a purpose child, trust me. I am a purpose child. Anywhere in Canada, I present myself for a job. If I go for a regular worker, 3 months not passing me. I hold in a position. I elevate. I will just be doing my job regular. A call to the office to HR. I think you will suit this position. I said, really? You trust me that much? Yes. I tried, it works. So I'm a boss ever since. And that's why now I'm my own boss. Always a leader, not a follower. I'm very strong-headed. In spite of everything that I went through, I am very strong-headed. Nobody can mislead me. Nobody can manipulate me. Nobody can make me do something that I don't want to do. I'm not a yes person. You don't think you can push something down my throat because we are friends or we associate and think I'm gonna say yes when I know it's wrong. It's the wrong person because I'm gonna tell you to your face, you do it to yourself because I'm not gonna be a part of this. I'm not a yes person, period. I am listening in silence. Okay, Paris. KSL say good evening. Life is Sandy. KSL say good evening, Louisa. Beck and Fam. Hi, hi, hi. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining me, Beck and Fam. So people see you sometimes. They see your glory and they don't know your story. People see your glory and they don't know your story. You know? They will see you and they see God blessing you in so many ways, you know, and they will try to, you know, bring you down. They feel like, you know, you shouldn't, you know, be successful in certain way. You shouldn't achieve certain things because they see you as that person. You know, I don't care what nobody want to look down at me or what nobody want to say about me. I know myself, you know. So what the world want to think about me, to hell. I don't care because I know me and God know me. So if somebody going to look at me and say, I don't like her because she talks too much, be my guest because me not stop talk. Me I chat more. Like when you're popcorn in a machine. So guess what? Get used to it. And you don't have to be in my space to hear me. Because I'm a person, people will easily like me because I'm likable. But when you start with your bull crap, I'm going to let you know, this is what it is and this is where it is. So yes, guys, so as I was saying, as parents, be mindful of the safe space. You know, you have little daughter, go and buy little pants, little tights. Let them wear them under their clothes, even when you go into church, because sometimes kids sit bad. You know, they don't realize the way they sit bad. Create safe space for your children. Talk to them, let them know. Whether uncle, daddy, cousin shouldn't do certain things to you, it's just wrong. Create a safe space. I believe that a girl should always wear shorts under their clothes, especially going to school. You have to have on your little tights, you know, under your clothes. Create safe space. Have conversation with them. Let them know their body parts and where nobody not supposed to touch you there. It's wrong. And it's only bad people do these things. Let them know. Put it in their brain. Anybody touch you here, they are bad people. Good people don't do that. So if somebody do you that, you come to mommy. Because mommy gonna go fight them for you. Can't trust. You can't trust. I remember back home, you know, I see where a baby was just 3 months old and the mom, thank you baby, and the mom left the child with a family member and that family member violate the 3-month-old baby. Guys, we have to be very careful. Create safe space for our children. Doesn't matter who. Don't let your kids do no sleepover. This is a no-no for me. I don't like that, period. But who am I to tell people how to run their home? Some parents glad to get rid of their kids. But when they have them getting sleepover, you're getting rid of your destiny. You know, you're getting rid of your future because you don't know what these kids are enjoying over other people's house. We have to be mindful. Very mindful. Last week, I was at the Tim Horton. Because there's a Tim Horton where I relax before I go to work. Have my coffee. I see 2 girls coming. They have a uniform because that school wear uniform. I'm not going to call out the school name on here because I don't know who is watching this video after. And I'm not saying the Tim Horton. I'm not giving this away. And they changed their school clothes into tights where the self is showing out like a V. And they changed their school clothes. And I saw a car with 2 female come and pick them. So both male was in front of the car. And when they pick the female, one guy go behind and the other ones, the driver stay there. So it's one, they are not more than 16. They are not more than 16. You see the baby face, you know? And it grinds me inside. Trust me, because, if I knew their parents, I would have just snapped the license plate. And I don't care who would have get into trouble, because it's so wrong, because the guys are older. And it burned me inside. And those are the kids that gonna go home to parents and demand things. And when you think you have a virgin at home, you have someone bigger than you. Sad. Very sad. Because some parents here, they go to work and they just leave their kids like that. When I used to live in a basement in Malton, the lady next door used to go to Jamaica, leave her 3 teenage daughters in the house, and all kind of different men you see in and out, and I used to say to my ex, and he used to say, you know what, Jamel, is not your business, because if your mother could leave them and go on vacation, she must know what is up. So I didn't say anything. 3 months down the line, one of them had an abortion and almost died in that same house. Because I was in the basement and they were upstairs. So when I'm talking, I'm not talking because I have a big mouth and it's free. No. These are things that are happening. Parents have to be very vigilant. Very vigilant. Kids will be doing the most right under their parents' eye. And they don't see it. Period. That's why, they should have never made abortion legal in this space, because kids will go get it done. Parents don't know, because it's a regular period, a regular cramp for them. It's not. The thing with school here too, you can't, some school and some college, if the kids don't want the parents to get their result and know anything about them, the school is not at liberty to do it. We have to be so mindful. It's just sad. Some parents think, okay, I'm going out to provide for them. But you have to spend time, because the money you're working for cannot change them when your kids is ruined. Some kids turn to same sex and they will tell you, I've been violated by my uncle, my stepfather, my dad, and I hate men. You know how that hurts? To hear a child tell you, I hate men because I was violated by a family member, because parents just put a blind eye, and some parents hush, because they don't want the disgrace. You have to get disgrace, because me attack. Me not hold back for nobody. The world has to know that you are a monster and you are not capable of being around children. Trust me. We have to be mindful. We have to, we have to be our children's best friend. Let them know. We have to be their best friend and let them know. I remember when I went home 2010, my sister would pass, the teacher one. My little niece was about 3 or 4 years old. And when my mom was giving her shower, she told my mom, don't touch her there, because it hurts, because my sister, the guy that my sister was talking to has a little brother, 14, and he used his finger and violate my niece. And my sister knows. And my sister know this, and she didn't tell my mom. And my mom said when she was giving that little girl, she's now 17, that little girl bath, which is my niece. I went home for vacation. 3 weeks I went for carnival season. And when my mom giving my niece a bath, She said, grandmother, don't touch there. Because my mommy using a rag, a soft rag to bath her. He said, mommy say why? And he called a guy by name, say, he touched me there and my mommy know. My sister no and don't tell my mom nothing. And this is not right. I cursed my sister, you know. That day, I love her, but I cursed. I say, you are a monster. It's the same thing your dad did to me, you know. Try to violate me. And you have your little daughter, I met that guy. Use his finger. My little niece was 3 or 4 and he's 14. And you didn't say anything. You let it go under the carpet. This is so wrong. Trust me. MK say exactly, Jamie, they should be our best friend. KSL, I visit you. KSL say, I would be in jail if someone touched my daughter. I want my daughter to be able to come talk to me. She's still young now and very smart. Yeah, you have to teach them. These monsters out there, they just print kids. Kids, little kids. They don't want big old woman like me. They want little pitney. It's not right. I just feel that parents should be more open with their kids at a tender age. Because you cannot bend a tree when it's old. When a tree is old, it's hard to bend. But when it's young, if your daughter's small, you start telling her these things. And anything happen, trust me, they're going to come to you and tell you. Parents afraid to talk about sex education with their children. They are too young. No, they are not too young. From they start to go to school, you have to let them know because other children violate kids in washroom. These things happen at school every day. So you cannot scare to talk to your kids about these things. Sometimes you see a young girl pregnant out there. And when you think it's a stranger do it, it's a family member. And those family, you know, sweep it under the carpet. It's not right. It's all start when they are young and don't want way too late to try and correct after they have already developed a state of mind. Exactly. Exactly. I don't know, man. Parents focus on the wrong thing. And this is, money is good. Guys, trust me. When you have money, you're nice and comfortable and your bills paid on time. Can go to the mall and buy anything you want. Trust me. You drive the finest car. You live in a nice, comfortable weather house or condo. Money nice. Yeah, it's good. But you see, when you start to put money before your kids because a man is going to give you everything and you allow them to, you know they are monsters to your children and you allow them, you are just as same as that man and both of you shall go to prison. Because I wouldn't have a daughter and sell her out for no man. You have to go to prison. You have to go to prison. Because not care what you give me, take it and go. Take it and go. Leave me and my kids alone, but you have to pay for what you do. They are cursed. What fun are you having with kids? What pleasure are they getting? Some of these kids, the panty full of a number 2, they can't even wipe themselves good, and you gotta pull down the pants and do stupidness. Like, what you thinking? What you thinking? Not saying, you know, you have some kids will tell lying people too, you know. Remember that, you know. But not in every case. I didn't tell no lie on my stepfather. My sister after me didn't tell lie on him because he came back and did it to a stranger. And he told my mom, because my mom told me that my stepfather told her that he used to date a woman with 2 daughters, that's not his. And he used to do this to them until he turned red like apple. And you're still married to him with 2 daughters that's not his. Why you are telling me? A man tell you that his past life, he was violating his ex-girlfriend children by doing this to them till he turned red like apple. You have 2 daughters where their father went to prison for something we him not do. And you couldn't wait 2 years for my father. You take up a man will tell you that he violate his ex 2 daughters till they turn red. I don't want YouTube block me so you guys know what I'm saying. And you as a mother, because of money, you married a man with your 2 daughters, which is me and my next sister. And the man come pull on my panty when me I eat. What kind of mother are you? Because of money? My mother, if you don't pray hard, before you're dead, God, I go deal with you. God, I go deal with my mother. If my mother don't pray hard, mommy, God, I go deal with you, God, I go deal with you. God, I go deal with me. Me love my mother. But my mother never protect me. She not protect me. Oh, mommy, if you see that video, yeah, me still love you, but if you not really pray, God, I go deal with you, God, I go deal with you. Because the pain where you caused me as a kid, and instead of you correct it, you see me as a money machine. And if me can't give you the money, there is no love. So guess what? I choose to cut you off. Yeah. I choose to cut you off. I tried for you. You said you apologized to me. But how? How could you apologize to someone? And if you ask them for money and they felt that they already give to you, you felt like it's not enough. My mom messaged me in WhatsApp. My husband is my witness and said to me, if she have killed me at birth, I would not live to become a semi-millionaire. My mother, because she asked me for money to do something, and I already sent money and I packed barrels and I sent to her. When I'm sending barrels to my mom, me and my husband, we go above and beyond. My husband drive me everywhere. When I want to go cheap, my husband said, no, do it good and done. And you asked me for money. And because I felt you get enough from me, you sent me a message. And you said to me in that text, it's still in this phone. In this phone. You said to me, if I did kill you at birth, you would not be alive to become a semi-millionaire. My mother, jealous of me of my own success. She wasn't a part of my success. Anything I have in life, I gain it because I work hard. And I am living more comfortable now because I have a husband who have taste for good things. And he makes sure that I'm having the best life. Because I did not hide my past from my husband. I tell him what he's dealing with and what he's up against. Parents, love your children. My mother never tell me say she love me yet in my life. Unu share the video, yeah. He never tell me say she love me yet. Maybe when me was a baby. My birthday will come and I'll be good with my mom. And she will never wish me happy birthday. Only when she want money. She know my WhatsApp number. And I was a fool to keep giving her and giving her and giving her and giving her because and my kids will fight me and say, Mommy, I can't even eat my dinner my husband make for me. My kids start to fight me and say, Mommy, Why are you paying she to love you? She never love you. Why are you paying her to love you? My kids fight me. My eldest son in Toronto, he said, Mommy, make me think say you're doing enough for them people there. And you can't pay them for love you. You have to stop it. My mother never tell me say she love me. She never create that safe space for me. Parents me a want to know. Create that safe space. A therapy me have to get. Therapy. Because my marriage would have been gone. Because my husband realized that I'm hurt. And he said, I'm not a part of your hurt. I didn't know you. You have to go seek help. I took his advice. I went to my family doctor. And she get me that help. And I really need the help. I really need the help. And that's when I start my YouTube channel. Go back to 2022. And you guys will see, where I start my channel. My mother, she have to pray. My mother suffer and she not dead yet. Things where she do in her life. I catch up on her. My mother used to play with money. My mother had money. My mother had money upon money upon money. And because she failed to see life on the right track, she end up a pauper. And sometimes they say the things that you do, if you don't pray, it will haunt you for the rest of your life. Me not hurt none of my kids. If my kids have to hate me, they hate me for the truth. Because I'm not going to endorse wrong. If any one of my kids have to hate me today or tomorrow, they have to hate me for the truth. Because if you're wrong, I'm going to tell you you're wrong. I love my kids to death. My husband know I would do anything for them. Monday is my last one birthday. He phone when he want. Me never buy that for myself. And my husband always buy phone for me. And he phone that my son wants, I have to buy it for him. Because why? I'm my belly pain. I'm a love me pitney. Sandy say you are strong. Oh my God, this is sad. Beck from say Jemmy, we love you. Sandy says sending hugs. Jemmy very teary by Louisa. Jemmy, I love you. I love you too. KSL, big hugs. Light done. Guys, you see me here? I'm strong. Me strong. I'm very strong. I'm going to write a book. I have to settle myself. Everything, my phone full. But I will write a book. I'm going to do a series on here about my life. Do it in parts. Let people know. Sometimes your own parents just be your enemy. How could you be enemy for your children? The children that you carry 9 months. My mom looked at me and told me that my father, may his soul rest in peace, she conceived me through drugs because my father drugged her in a party and that's how I came. So that's why you hate me. If you know my father drugged you and you hated my father, why did you have a second child with my father? My mother told me that. She was drugged to have me. But you have a second child with my dad. So sometimes there are more questions than answer. Bless John say, God bless you. Power say, give it all to God, Johnny. Nothing. Yes, I pray a lot. And God always put air to my prayer. God ever answer me. My husband pray for me too. Always lays hands on me and pray. My life wasn't easy. But thank God I made it out of the mud. I didn't stay in there. Mother's Day gone. I messaged my mother, happy Mother's Day. She read it. 5 days, she don't answer. I called my aunt in America and I said, but I messaged mommy. So because it's not money related, she not answer. My mother says she never read the text. When somebody read the text, it blue. So me screenshot it and send it to my aunt because money is not involved. The more I give my mother, I send things. Me and my husband shop. She said the thing she want to sell to start a business 2 years ago. My husband tired and drive me everywhere because he know the good things them. And we go shop. And I send the stuff to my mom to sell. I don't hear nothing. So they sell, so they eat the money. So I create something for you to build yourself. And you eat the profit. So you want me to continue to take care of you. And you have a boyfriend the same age as me. Woman, go get a grip of your life. Because I'm not doing it. Life not easy. Parents, some parents, not all of them, is their children biggest enemy. So when you see some children come out and talk about their parents out there, believe them because I'm not telling no lie on my mother. Me love my mother. Me do so much for her when she do nothing for me. Till my kids start fighting me. When I don't have papers here, I take 2 brothers here in a 1-bedroom basement to try help them. So if I help them, they will help somebody else. And they went back home. And then my mother's looking for me to take care of her. No. I will give it to my kids. My kids need it. Anything my children want. Once it's in the reach where me can give them with the money, me I give them. It's my kids over my mother. Because my mother never create a safe space for me. For her monster ex-husband. Me rat in hell. Me that man rat, that big belly man must rat in hell. There's no resurrection there for he. Watch we thank God for redemption. You see the same team here. The man wicked. Let me tell you something. And I don't care. When I sent the barrel for my sister, I said to her, she's living upstairs and her father, which is my stepfather, in the downstairs. And I said, don't make it eat nothing when me sell. If he eat it, he choke and dead. She give him pancake and he choke and dead. That's how bad I hate him. Yeah, I said it. I said, if he eat anything that I said in the barrel, may he choke and die. She make pancake and he choke on it and die. That's how much I hate him. That man. That man. That's how much I hate him. I say if he eat anything that I give from here, may he choke and die. I heard he choke on the pancake and he died. Yeah, I heal already. I heal. But the thing is, you have to talk because sometimes people don't even know. And this is, eye-opener for some parents too, because some parents treat children different than some. And if you have more than one child, you're not supposed to show them different love. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's so wrong. You can't do that. You can't have your kids and, you show them different love. Everybody should be equal. I love all my kids the same. Some of them can help themselves financially so they would not get that same money from me like what the younger ones getting. But I love all my kids because if they call me no mommy, me have to go find it. But love all of them the same. Some of them may have ways that you don't like, but you don't hate your children. In that space that, if you see them there. When my ex-husband was cheating me bad, my mom said, you build your house and you're going to leave your foundation for somebody else. So I said, you want to see me die in a casket? Just because the man is a builder at the time and he makes money and I control the money. And she was getting the money too because I was stealing my ex-husband money to give her. And she didn't make use of it. Pancake into that. Everything is going to be all right. Yes. Power say pancake into that. Watch King say, Johnny, I feel your pain. Leave it up to God. Yeah, Louisa said, true love, Jemmy. Yeah, me love all my kids them the same. And when me cuss them, sometimes me cuss them and say, me tired, you don't want money. And my husband just say, if you stop, keep nice because you always send it at the end of the day. Me love my kids them. And them know that too. You know, them know it. But my mother never show me love. Never say she loved me. Peep. When I told my mom that I got my papers in Canada, my mom said you have to, somebody have to marry you if you get status of Canada. Me said no, I not so it go. My mom said me have to show her proof of my ID for she believes say me get Canadian papers. Why? Why would I lie? Because nothing good not supposed to happen to me. So that good thing happened to me that, okay, I got my status. Let me tell you what my mother did. When I was doing my papers first, I paid the first lawyer 10,000 Canadian dollars. He was a consultant. So they asked me for a paper from somebody who knows me back home, like a policeman to write an affidavit and stamp it. I said, Mommy, I was sending money for you and go to German. May his soul rest in peace. An ex-policeman. He didn't like me as a little girl come my mouth. So they used to trouble me to hear the things from my mouth. She went to the man and the man do the letter. My mother know my name spelled specific and the man spell my name wrong. And my mother send that letter when me send 150. Well, I don't know if she pay for it. She said the man say 150, me send it. My mother send the letter, the affidavit, give me when my name spell wrong. And when me receive it at FedEx, waste of money. Me say, Mommy, you know, see my name spell wrong. The woman say, I not know the same thing you mean. Me say, it can't be same thing. Immigration don't know me as this. They have to go by what's in my passport to show you how my mother never have my best interests at heart. Because if you're a good mother from you see the paper and you read it and you see my name spell wrong, you will tell the man, well, she name spell wrong and so she name spell. She send it, give me and tell me the same thing. That alone, another red flag again. Sending you love, Johnny. I'm here hugging you now. Don't make me start crying. It is well. Ma Miranda, who is there? Kate says, we can never forget, even you try, there will always be something or someone that can bring those memories back. Forgiveness is when you cannot let those past issues no longer live free in your head. Exactly. But the paper, that affidavit where he gave me my papers in Canada, the man spelled my name with a J. My name come with 7 letters, my government name, Jimmy. And the man spelled it with a J. Right? With 5 letters. And you send it to me with FedEx, with my money. And for me open it, me say, Jesus Christ. Me call her. Me say, Mommy, you know, see me. The human say same thing, I know nothing. Me say, this can't go to immigration. Or something. Or something. You know. Let me tell you again, how my mother wicked. My mother know I have a good husband here. Very good man. Nobody is perfect, but he's good. A keeper. And a guy used to always like me off back home. Never pay him no mind. He never know if I wear pants or panty. He don't know if me a man or woman. And she said the guy me chin tongue and tell. She said me here, Jimel was here. Because I went home, I didn't go anywhere. Nobody see me. Before you said the woman married already, she called me and tell me, say she tell the guy, if he want my number, him fi give me $10. Him fi give her 20 or $10. And the guy give her the money and she said she go ask me. I told my husband, me say, what kind of woman is this? You know me marry and me happy. And somebody did like me, ask you for my number, you ask them for money. See how gullible she is? So you not care. And you message my phone. So you think me I go keep that? My phone not hide from my husband. Yeah? And him set the password from both phone. And me not hide nothing from him in them phone here. So me tell him. Because me not want to go any phone and see this and see that. So me tell him myself. I don't care. You don't do that. I don't stand for wrong. Me stand for principle. If me in a marriage right now, what me I go? Me not in them play no double game because me no like Jaff and me no play that me no. Can you imagine? She did that on purpose, but God has the last say. Yes, she wanted. Let me tell you, when 2022, I think, when we move in here, 2022, 2022, I think, 2022, I think we move in here. 21, not sure. But we move in it just what we have. So we have a cheap sectional couch. I think I post a picture with it when we had nothing in here, just plain like one little thing to put your TV pan. And cause we broke when we move in here, so kind of cheap to leave them place here. My husband know me there work and he message me and he tell me, say, baby, your fireplace is ready, your couch is ready, this table set here, wherever you want, it's ready. Me so happy, so me Christmas nice. A mistake me make a go call and show in my place. You man go and put your house in a blue too. And send pictures. See me have a blue and yellow too. With that you in a competition with your daughter. If me post picture on Facebook and I look good and me post picture, she start to send 100 pictures on my phone. Every boy go she take picture. Everywhere. And my husband is a living witness me now, like, cause I don't, the relationship that I have with my husband, I'm not scared to tell him anything. Sometimes you might feel, you know, what him I go say, but at the end of the day, me love chat, so me I go talk. You man send picture, tell me your house in a blue and yellow too. My mother. Me not hate her, you know. Me not hate her. Me not hate her. Yes, Paris. Wow, really? Yes, Paris. Wow. Yes, it's over holding you, but I'm laughing. Yes, Paris, I am over here holding in it, but laughing. The Lord will fight for you, MK. Jamaica Queen say, yes, very true, MK. MK say, I'm just speechless. Jamaican Queen say, greetings. MK say, greetings. She's all, yes! My husband used to tell me now, when me go tell him, he say, well, me tired for hear you, so just block off on your Facebook. Me say, me nah block off. She must see the pitney where she never want nothing good out her, and who she never love, that God have her here for a purpose. Let me tell you, the daughter who she did really love, you know, which is the ex-husband who violate me, you know, is a teacher. She died 2 years ago from a heart attack. May her soul rest in peace. She did like 3 kids. So one must be 9 now, 7, and me big niece 17. She was the one she loved. Everything of for cutie. Everything of for angel. That my little sister. Everything. Because my sister, children father used to have money. So she like that. You see, if she and my sister turn bitter, all hell break loose. My sister put her out of her house that she paying mortgage for back home because she go to the bank. She's a teacher and she build she place. She put out my mother. My mother know my sister sick. I have heart problem. My mother never one day after my sister put her out, never go. Until when my sister dead, she go try claim the kids. And my sister current boyfriend fight her in court. The 3 children they with a stranger. A man who is not their father. Sometimes it burn me. It burn me because you know why? I know what stepfather give 99% of them. And my little niece live in the house. 17 with a man who she don't know for Adams. They just maybe the 6 years in his mother life and his mother dead. And because my mother failed them, a stranger has my little niece who is 7. My nephew who is 9. Till they start saying the man whatever with the pitney them because my mother. Money. If not money, she no want you. If not money, my mother not have no dealings with you. So my two niece and 1 nephew, they in a stranger hand. Like this. You know how that burn me? Nobody know where them I go through in the house there nighttime and daytime. Because my mother, she has so much ego that she never be a part of the children's life when her daughter was alive and now she dead. She want to go to claim and the guy, a stranger, took my mother to court and won her with those children. Imagine. And you there, I don't know if people violating your grandchildren and you're right there. kind of person my mother is. So it's not only with me. If not money, is nothing. Yep, if not money is nothing. Beck, how are you doing, Jamaican? I'm here shocked. Yeah, yeah. I'm telling you guys, I will sit down properly and I will add my story in series. Yeah. Me not tell no lie. Because this phone, it not lie. It not lie. I mean, no delete nothing. And what me do, sometimes I used to forward them to my son with the UK. Forward it to him. You know, because he's a man, he will create folder if me lose my phone. Me forward it to my son in the UK. Yeah, to him phone. Save them there. Yeah, I will do it. Because he's the kind of person in computer brain good. Me not tell no lie pana. My mother call my kids them ugly. Hello? You not hear half of the story. My mother call her grandkids them, my nice clean pitney them ugly. So me say if my pitney them ugly, you ugly too because you are my mama and me are for them the mama. So if my pitney them ugly, you ugly too. She could have watched, she watch out my Facebook. I'm in a black eye. You know why? Me's a purpose child and you have to see me rain until the day I die. Yeah. You have to see me rain. Yeah. She called my kids them ugly. My kids them tell me that. Yeah. She, my mother, call them ugly. My kids them went and tell my aunt and then my aunt told me. Yeah. My mother call my kids them ugly and me say, if them ugly, you ugly too. Cause you are my mother and me are their mother. My pick me them no bastard. Them a laughful pick me. So if them ugly, you ugly too. If you want to see me go red, mess with me kids them and you will see the whole world shut down. Cause me and don't talk. Yep. Here listening and picking up some educative advice. Yes. MK Jamaican Queen. MK Jamaican say what? Jamaican Queen say no, sir, she's devil man. What a wicked woman. No love. She no love nobody. Only your money she love. And she has suffer. She has suffer. That woman did. She has suffer. She has suffer. Big time too. Yeah. No be small suffer, you know. Big suffer. Yeah. Let me tell you, she used to marry to a man. And his man is British and he died. And she gets pension. But the pension stay long to come. And she was paying rent because she get money. The woman was rich back then and she lavished the money. She no create a home for herself. I used to send money. Sometimes my husband don't know and he wouldn't tell me no. But sometimes she asks me and through me have a free time, me just do it. And me send it to my big son at Toronto. Transfer it to his account and say send that for my mother can receipt no lie. And when me say when you pay the lady because she have back rent, send me the receipt. Oh, me send me son, which I'm a little brother, will pay the woman and the woman been a wash. She not pay off the lady the money when she get it. She want to cut off and me and put it on back. As much as she treat me bad, me just felt I can do it and I do it. Me not hate her, you know. Me not hate her. If she call me now and beg me $20, me give her 10. Me not give her the whole 20. I tell you the truth. If my mother call me now and beg me money, if she say give me 20, me give her 10. Because she's the kind of woman who just greedy and you know, if you have more than her. No, nobody not have more than her. Nobody. Nobody not have more than her. She have her favorite them. Yeah, me not her favorite and me no care. Me glad me never her favorite because me never want to be like her either. Because she salt and me can't bother with saltness. So me glad me not take after her. She salt. And me not bother with her saltness. Me not hate her. Me never cuss her, but me tell her the rat truth. Because when me small and my mother have her husband home and I talk to a man, another man out the road and I send me go see if him man a look woman and you have your husband, me chat. Me tell me stepfather as much as me not like him. Me say your wife has send me go see if he man have woman up the road or you and she in a house here. Me chat so all that make you not like me because me not like slackness, you know. Me not like slackness. No, me not like them thing there. You can't have your husband home and have your little daughter. I send them go check somebody else's husband to see if them a look woman. What kind of moral, what kind of example you setting for me as your daughter? You in your house with the husband, me not like him, and you know, me not like him for him do. Me eat the man till sometimes he used to want spit in the food. Me not lie. But when you go spit in them, you say, remember, you know, you go have kids and I go want nobody do that. So me just hold it back. And me go and me say, you see your wife you have there? Because they start to cheat me bad already. So me don't make up my mind for anything them do me I go accept it. Me say, your wife send me go check Trevor. Me not afraid. If you see if he gone up the road, go look woman. And he live there with you. Eh? So what kind of example you been a set for your young daughter come up? It's okay to cheat, right? Me get my own mind. Me get my own mind. Me not follow back a people. After you are my mother and you can't lead by example, me go be the example for you as a daughter. Me not follow your bad ways. Because you not make me my life get end. Me not doing it. So sometimes you see children too afraid to go to parents. These are the things that in them environment. Parents not create a safe space for them because parents always down in them and treat them differently. So these kids now, even when they are violated and they are treated bad by strangers, they're scared to go to their own mother because that same mother is not different than the stranger out there. So sometimes parents has to be blamed for children being, violated and victimized by, strangers or even family member because you the mother yourself, you don't like the child and people sometimes, this is a good example. Sometimes people watch our children cheated by their parents and they start to ease in because they see that this child not getting no love. So me gonna try show a little love. By a little thing so behind the quiet and they start sneaking to that man. Parents sometimes cause children to be bitter. Parents, some parents, not all, some. My Jemmy, God has blessed you in many ways and I will still continue to have a friend take her own life because her parents cheated her so bad. I miss her so much. Wow, sad. Sorry to hear that case, sir. Watch King say, I'm so sorry, Johnny. I went through some things as well. Most of them family don't speak to me. So I know what we can do. What we can do. Can't do nothing. Can't do nothing. I can't. You just can't do nothing. I don't want nobody to meet me and say, oh, you're in Canada, your mother home and suffer. Suffer if you suffer, Because if you go to a radio station and go tell people the truth and then maybe your heart go free. Because she keep telling, 2018, 1 year after we married, me and my husband, we were living in Etobicoke. And my mother sent a voice note, I think it in my old phone. And she cried and said, please forgive me. Give me another chance. Me sorry, me always I hurt you. Me play it in front of my husband. Because me say, baby, you see, everything me used to tell you about what my mother do, me must think say, no mother can be so wicked. See the voice note here. She sent a voice note, give me. And after that voice note, she still go back and repeat the same thing. A leopard cannot change their spot. A leopard cannot change their spot. Parents love your children. Doesn't matter. Love them. Even if they're rude, you still love them. That if something happened, you could be the first person to jump up to their aid and let their conscience be their guide. Love your children. My little son I go 22 or 23, one of them Monday. I love them like cook food. I'm a baby that. I become a mother early. But it's okay, me no regret it. God no come and love me kids them. Me love them bad. Me love them. Me fight with them. When I go to school, me fight with them. Me try with them. Me do my best for them. Them way the best. Once me have it, everything me give them. When me a shop for them, me not shop normal. Yeah, because me married to a man with no good things. And he does always say, you shop for the youth, them like them 8 or 9. And him go choose the good things them. Himself buy for them too. Brand. We me not have for myself. My husband buy for me kids them too. Yeah. So parents, love your children, doesn't matter what. Even you have a preference in a one because the one they might show more love and affection, don't let the other one know. You yourself know that in your heart and let it so be. Let it so be. Love your children. You don't know which one is gonna come because I was treated like the black sheep. Me not say rest of them no come out good enough. But me do better than every one of them. And me not care if them a hear me. Me no business. Because me not tell no lie and nobody. Me do better than all of them. Every one of them. We live in right now. I do better than them. You know why? Because I love in my heart. I mean, them have something against me. Me not have nothing against them. Because they take our side. Yeah? They have something against me. I don't have nothing against them. They are my siblings. Let me give you guys a joke. I went home for my niece's funeral. Last year, she was murder by some intruder in her house. And when I heard, I cried. The ticket was 2,700 Canadian dollars. My husband make sure that me go. Me and he sit on the couch and I say, baby, you know, I want to go to my niece's funeral. And he say, what to your babes here, man? He give me a credit card and tell me go buy my ticket. I went to my stay at an Airbnb. And I went I think the Friday and the Sunday. I didn't get my suitcase, thank God. My suitcase came the Saturday. And me and my two little son we stay in an Airbnb. Then they let me ride through. I didn't go anywhere because I don't know what happened to my niece who did what and the reason. So from the airport to the Airbnb, from the Airbnb to the funeral, from the funeral back home, and from back there, the Airbnb straight to the airport back to Canada. My mother's birthday was July 29th. I called her when I reached and I said that I'm here. Her birthday was the next day. She said, oh, me go up on the hill up on my other auntie son. Me call her back. She never came back. When I went to the church, when my mother saw me, the hug that she gave me colder than my niece in the box. The hug that my mother gave me cold. In that funeral is like I never exist. My sister, to be honest, she acknowledged me that I'm there and she appreciated that I came. That's my sister whose daughter was murder. If you guys go on my page, you will see a pretty little girl. That's my niece. She was murder. And I went for 7 days. I was dying for the 7 days to come back to my husband. Me nah lie. My mother never called me to ask me if me eat. If me drink, she not ask me when me I stay. Because what? Me not bring nothing here. Me just emergency. $2,700 for my ticket. Plus $1,000 Canadian dollar to stay where me I stay. It wasn't cheap. And that out of me and my husband pocket. Even when I'm there after 3 days, my husband still have to send 400 Canadian dollars give me back home. Because things so expensive. And by the time me go and me do this and do that, the money done. And me say, baby, this is what me have left, you know. And he's come back to Western Union and send 400 Canadian dollars for me that time. Again. And I only went for 7 days. The day when I'm coming back and I'm at the airport, Say my phone a ring come. It's this phone and it's open. My mother call me. Oh, me buy some blackfish for you. For you carry back up. Me say out the airport, me there I go home, you know. I back on my country, me I go. 7 days me did it. She don't even ask if me want a coconut water. So you guys see kind of person when me deal with. Parents, love your children. Love them. Even if you don't have nothing to give them, show them love. Let them know that you love them and appreciate them because we are the one who give birth to them. All of them now go come the same. Everybody now will come doctor, lawyer. Some might come contractor. Some might come policeman. Some might come soldier. You know. Some might come influencer. You know. So all of them now go be the same. So 7 days. My mother never na call me. She na ask me where me dey. And the day when me there airport, I come back. My mother called me the 7th day. And say to me have some blackfish. Me say to my husband, if I poison, she go poison me. Me not dead because me tell she name that. Because me not want it. And at airport me there. You see me at the funeral, they hug cold like the dead, my dead niece. And even, okay, everybody sad in that time. Right? Everybody's sad, but at least after the funeral, call me, say, Jamel, you have my number. Jamel, how are you day? Me come look for you. Me not have nothing for you, me understand. Me going home spending over $5,000 between me and my husband. My husband will give me credit card to go home with. And to how me feel, me not spend nothing for it. And me do me pay for my suitcase. That's it. Because Air Canada here, you have to pay. And when you come back, you have to pay. So me no go home, me no bag of money for give nobody nothing. Me went for a funeral. And the woman never na call me. She never know where me not stay. And the day when me there airport, you call me and say you have blackfish for give me. Woman eat that. Because me never go eat it. I'm so sorry to hear that Johnny sending condolences. Thank you. Never heard in that in fashion law about the hug. Yeah. Cool. It cool. Very cool. Very, very cool. Yeah. Me not tell no lie, pana. If I lie, I die tonight. Not tell it cool. Very cool. Very cool. She has to pray. Everybody has sinned. But me not think me coulda do my children them like when my mother do me. You crazy? Blackfish is a fish that you dry it back home and we like it a fried. People when they go home, they like it. When my son went down, he bring it up too. My son love it. My big son, him love it. And she know me love that from a kid. But me did the 7 days, you know, come look for me, you know, call me, me no exist. And you have blackfish. I hear now she buy them before me come. Because she expect me to come back home. And she buy the cheese bundle. So what you do with them cheese bundle eh? Not me. You know me I come. You say you buy blackfish, give me. Why you buy them before me come? If you buy that, give me a bite the day before me come and you bring it. Give me straight from where you buy it and bring it. Me not take nothing from nobody where buy and go home. Go put down, sit down. Next thing you hear me dead in my husband hand and then police come and say my husband poison me. No. No. Keep that. Keep that. Now let me not lock or not now. Let me tell you, me did 4 days out of the 7. And me tell my husband, me take me say, cause thing expensive and me wasn't cooking, so I was buying things from a mini mart. And me, although the Airbnb has stove and everything, them kids, me kids them love eat, so them be not do things for eat. But me never feel the vibes. And me tell my husband, me only have like 300 left. He say, okay, baby, let me go a Western Union. I think he was coming from the barber and he go straight to Western and he sent 400 Canadian dollar come give me. Yeah? So me never lack nothing. I never leave my Airbnb. I never go to the city. I never go nowhere. I just stay because it was how me see them don't cheat me already in the funeral. Me not go to them place. Next thing you hear, pow, pow, pow. And they set up my life and my husband there can't even get me body because I'm not going to come because he would have been next too. Yeah. Love your children, parents. Wicked woman, yes, Jamaican queen. I won't have it either. No. Johnny, you see, that's why God bless us. And yes. Jealous mother, jealous. Very jealous. Jealous. Me not ask Christ. Very jealous. Me not ask Christ. Me not right now. Me love her, my mother. If me meet you down the road, I lick her, me I go lick you back. But me nothing to do with her. You have to leave the case this so I make Jesus take the pillow. Nothing to do with her. Then I treat me good. And they will call me pitney them ugly. You brighty. You could look like my pitney them. Pitney them no bastard pitney. You know. You could look like my pitney them. You call my child ugly. You're bright. You're out of place. Parents, love your children. Love your children. If you have more than one, love them. If they have the one, you might have more love for you and you have a little preference. Doesn't mean you love her more than the other one, but there's something about the one you're so attached to. Not let the other one know. It's not good. It's not good. Mary Jamie, you have your family, you have your husband, children, and all of us who love you more than she will ever will. Yes. Thank you very much. Yes. You know, sometimes clients just ask me, how about your mom? Sometimes you just have to say she alright, you know, because you know, I want to go into details to tell nobody nothing. So you just say, she alright. Yeah, me say she good enough, she alright. Because I don't want to go down in her history. I don't want people to hate her who don't know her. Yeah, because some people is like that. They go dislike her and they don't know her. So me just say she alright. And me smile after. Yeah. You know. Me used to think, say, maybe when me tell my husband first in the beginning, must just say, so her base mother just a hate her, so but it happened before his eyes. The voice notes, he see. Hi, Chair for that. Thank you for joining. He sees my mother. Woman must see a 70. And she no look so. And she have a little shape. And she have a big behind. She feels she's forever young. So she have a young boyfriend my age. My age. Young boyfriend old like your big daughter. Hey! Cougar. Cougar. She has a boyfriend same age of her daughter. Yeah. Yes, Cougar. Cougar. She dey on my Facebook and me nah block her. She have to see me prosper. Me nah block her. Me nah stop post. She dey on my WhatsApp. But me no know if she check me status. Me no know. Cause me hardly post on my WhatsApp. Yes, Cougar. Cougar. Parents, love your children. Those who have small kids around, niece, nephew, grandkids, whatever it may be, create a safe space for them and talk to them. Let them know that you love them and let them know that, you know, certain things is wrong. You know, let them know certain things is wrong. You know, create a safe space for them. Guys, I'm going to love you guys and left you guys. I'm going to call my son now. Talk to him. Have yourself an amazing night. Thank you guys for staying with me. Thank you guys for pouring out all your love. I appreciate every one of you and I love every one of you. Even I never met you in person. You never know if one day I'm going to meet one or two people. You know, God bless you guys and always remember to put God first in everything that you do. And always remember to pray. You know, always remember to pray. This morning or yesterday I text my son and I said to him, the way me love all you, you know, when me pray for all you first. And my son, me tell him that. Me say when me love you, no, me pray for you first before me pray for myself. Cause me want God to spare me life. If you see all you reach to the destination where you guys destined to be. And I always speak greatness in my kids' life. Guys, always speak greatness over your kids' life. All if them is a construction worker, speak greatness, because you could be a construction worker today and next year you're a boss of a construction company. Because that's how things start. I used to work for a cleaning company during COVID. Now I have my own cleaning business. You never know where destiny lies. Guys, have yourself an amazing night. God bless you. Take care, Journey. God bless you too, sis. Yes, Jamie, have a blessed night. By Beck Paris, a good night, Journey. Raj Queen say bye everyone. I love you, my Jamie. You are strong, amazing one. Love you too, KSL, guys. Without God, we are nothing. Peace out. Have yourself an amazing night.